Hello everyone and welcome to NASCAR.com GarageCam. That's right, we're in Dover, Delaware, Dover International Speedway and the Monster Mile. My name's Nick, I'll be your host today, MD, out on vacation. Everybody's got to take a vacation every once in a while. This 36-week tour in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. So he's out, but we're going to take care of you. We'll get your GarageCam fix right here on NASCAR.com. Angua15 first in the chat room today. She says, morning all. And good morning to you, Angua, as we make our way into the garage. Start out with Scott Riggs, number 44. No label, Ford Fusion. Scott running for Extreme Racing. NoLabelsWatches.com is on the 44 car. And right next to him, Mike Bliss, number 19, Flinker Tactical Toyota. Tell you what, you would think Dover, Delaware, the Northeast, you think we're not going to be that hot. But folks, let me tell you, it is hot. It's 80, 90 degrees. But hey, it's going to be a perfect weekend to go racing here in Dover. I'm checking out the Michael McDowell machine there. Now the number 87 Royalty Collection.com Toyota. And over here we got Travis Goppel and Landon Castle chit-chatting before they go out for NASCAR Sprint Cup Series practice. Hey. Right next to them, we got the number 32, Timmy Hill, Oxywater Ford. He'll be making his 7th start of the season. Finished 27th at Charlotte, his best run this year. His first time to Dover as well. Then move over to Landon Castle's car. We just saw him chit-chatting with Travis. NASCAR playing cards on the hood of that car. You can find those at shopbicyclecards.com. Checking the tire pressure now on Josh Wise's car. We got Martin Truex walking behind us. It's a very tight garage down here too in Dover, believe it or not. Not a lot of room to move around. David Rudin back in the Dr. Pepper colors. And then J.J. Yaley. And they have an interesting sponsor this weekend. The Delaware Office of Highway Safety. The Click It or Ticket program has arrived in here in Delaware. Click It or Ticket, a very important program. There goes Marcus Ambrose walking through the garage or in GarageCam, getting ready for practice. And Sliced Smoke 14. You wanted to see David Stremme. Well, we'll get you as close as we can get. Here's David Stremme. He's number 30, Widow Wax. Lean 1 Toyota. Nice paint scheme on that car this weekend. I see you all in the chat room. Let's welcome back Mom DMB fan. Welcome back to NASCAR.com GarageCam. Move along. Finding our way to Danica Patrick's GoDaddy.com Chevrolet. Crew just hanging out. Looks like they're ready to go for Sprint Cup practice. Not making any adjustments. We'll see when they hit the racetrack. And then right beside her, David Gillivan, the Long John Silver's Ford. Long John Silver's back on that ride again this weekend. Bobby Labonte right next door to him. Scott's Products, a different look for Scott's Products this weekend on the 47 Toyota of Bobby Labonte. Moving along, there's one Pablo Montoya hanging out at his new paint scheme, the Energizer Bunny on the hood of that car. Let's step out of the way. Marcus Ambrose's car trying to roll through tech. As I told you, look how tight this garage is. Almost, Casey Mears almost got clipped there. Special note about DeWalt and Marcus Ambrose this weekend. If Marcus can get his first win on an oval, they will donate $1 million to the children's. They'll donate $1 million to the Children's Miracle Network. If Marcus Ambrose can put the number 9 Stanley Ford in victory lane. Back up and let Marcus. They're trying to get his car back into the stall here. A lot of engine tuning going on in the garage this morning, I tell you. Very, very loud. Along with that, we have the Camping World Truck Series on the track for qualifying. Leah Bartlett wants to see Casey Kane. We see you in the chat room, Leah, when we will make our way around to Casey's car. As we look at the number 31 Chevrolet at Jeff Burton. And the number 14 at Tony Stewart has Code 3 Associates on the hood of that Chevrolet. And if you hadn't heard about Code 3 Associates, everyone knows about the tornadoes we had last week in Oklahoma. Code 3 is a special organization they build. They help people find their animals after moments of tragedy. Code 3 Associates bring animals and the people back together after moments of tragedy, and we welcome them to NASCAR and to NASCAR.com GarageCam. Right next to Smoke, number 22, Pennzoil Ford Fusion of Joey Logano. Up on jack stands, 22 crew, going to work on it. MLB, you're in a convoy down to Dover. You want to see the number 15 at Clint Boyer. Well, we're going to find him for you in just a moment. We actually saw a convoy on the way into the track this morning. Convoy of campers pulled over on the side of the road, trying to make their way to Dover, Delaware. Mandy Brennan, you'd like to see the Penske boys. We just showed you the 22 Logano, and we'll make our way towards Brad Keselowski's car soon. step inside as we cut through the garage and grab some shade. There's Mark Martin, straight ahead, walking through the garage, surveying everything, getting ready for this weekend. Do we have any Martin Truex Jr. fans in the chat room? Here's the number 56 Napa Toyota, Martin Truex Jr. Not many drivers around. Like I said, it's hot today here in Dover. And I highly doubt they'll be out here. You see a few walking around like Martin Truex. Number 18 M&M's Toyota of Kyle Busch. We're going to walk to the end here so we can show you a full view of the whole NASCAR Sprint Cup Series garage. Lots of new sponsors, lots of new cars we got to get to. And we'll get to them for you. Circle back around to number 78 of Kurt Busch. Front Row Motorsports. See his Monster Energy helmet hanging in there ready to go. They're not doing a whole lot of work on his car either. 78 car looking ready to go. And right next door to him is Mark Martin, the 55 Aaron's Dream Machine. Then moving on to Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 17 Best Buy Ford. He'll make his first Sprint Cup Series start here at Dover. David Mark, your first time on this show. You say it's awesome and it's great. Well, thank you, David Mark, for watching. We're glad you could join us on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Maddie McCorkey, you said you'd love to see Jeff Gordon's car and tell him good luck. Well, there it is. The AARPcreditcard.com Chevy of Jeff Gordon, brand new paint scheme here at Dover. And they're rolling out to go through tech as well. Or it looks like they just got back from inspection, so they're going to put it in the garage and wait for Jeff to come strap in for an hour of Sprint Cup Series practice. Next door to him is Jamie McMurray. He also a new paint scheme. Parade Magazine is on the number 1 Earnhardt Ganassi Racing Chevy of Jamie McMurray. We'll welcome Parade Magazine to NASCAR and NASCAR.com GarageCam. Now, there was a lot of controversy about the 51 car. People weren't sure who was going to be in it. Originally supposed to be Ryan Truex Jr. this weekend. He just happened to break his collarbone, so Ryan, we hope you get better and you'll be back. But it's Austin Dillon this weekend, making a Cup start for the first time at Dover. His crew getting strapped in, getting the car ready to go. Next to him, we got Greg Biffle and the Ace brand products, 3M. Greg's gloves sitting on the dash, ready to go. Helmet sitting there. Crew giving the car one final wipe down before he heads out to practice. Next to him, Eric Almirola, Smithfield's Ford Fusion, Richard Petty Racing. His crew sitting ready to go as well. David Mark, it was your first time here and you want to see the Petty 43 ride. Well, there it was, David. Glad you could join us. Glad you got to see it your first time on NASCAR.com GarageCam. Kev in the garage cam. We're going to show you Rowdy. So he's going for the sweep this weekend. Yes, he is. But here's the number 11 car, Denny Hamlin. Autism Speaks on the hood. This is the FedEx 400 benefiting Autism Speaks. And Miss Sprint Cup taking a picture of Denny's car. Got to get that out there. Say hi to Miss Sprint Cup on Garage Cam. Next door to him, Kyle Busch. And Kev, you said Rowdy is going for the weekend sweep. That's right, folks. He's out. If he hasn't been out for the Truck Series qualifying yet, he'll be out there soon. He's going to try to win all 3 races this weekend and take home all 3 of those monster trophies. See if he can do it. Sherry Cotham say this is also your first time in NASCAR Garage Cam. You can see why everyone loves it. Well, thank you, Sherry, for watching. We're glad you could join us on Garage Cam today as we make our way further down the garage. Moving along to Paul Menard, number 27, Libman Menard's Chevrolet. Paul Menard signed a new contract this week with RCR, a multi-year deal. So you'll see Paul Menard in the 27 and RCR for a couple more years to go. Next door to him, Kevin Harvick. We know we got some Kevin Harvick fans in the chat room. Tigra says she can't wait to see that 29 Chevy. Well, there it is, Tigra. He'll be looking for back-to-back wins in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series this season. Robert Fleming, you asked, where's Dale Jr.? Well, we don't see Dale Jr., but we do see the number 88 National Guard Chevrolet. Just a little over halfway through Garage Cam here. Keep getting those requests in. If you missed a car, we'll take care of it for you. We'll go back and make sure you get to see it on the Garage Cam if we can. We don't want to miss these cars rolling out for Sprint Cup Series practice. KK Fan Forever 1. Casey Kane, please. Well, there it is, number 5. Farmers Insurance Chevrolet. His crew ready and waiting for Casey. About 12 minutes until practice gets going here. MLB asks, where's the 5-hour energy car? Well, MLB, there it is. As his crew awaits Clint Boyer. Get you an up-close and personal look at the number 15 car. Clinton Boyer was the big birthday boy yesterday in NASCAR. Saw him tweet out a picture. His brother gave him a custom painted number 15 RCR car. Next door to Clint is Matt Kenseth, hanging out, talking to his crew. Going over last minute adjustments and details before they head out for practice. Right next door to him, Carl Edwards, the Subway Ford Fusion. Carol Hallett, we know you're in the chat room. I saw you earlier. Wanted to see Carl Edwards. He's hanging out, talking to his crew. See if we can get him on a Garage Cam. Hey, Carl. We're on Garage Cam. What's going on, man?
How's it going?
Good. The Garage Cam is like the biggest fan room for Carl Edwards, I believe. It's got to be. They're in here every week wanting to see some love from Carl Edwards.
Well, I appreciate it. I just noticed how fast these trucks are going by here. Where we're sitting right now, you're staring at turns 1 and 2. So you can't see any straightaways. You just see these trucks go slinging by sideways. And I don't know if that's good or bad for me before practice, but it gets my heart going a little bit. They look really fast.
It's mine going. I walked across the crossover gate yesterday when they were flying by. And so when you come by there, I know you're going to be flying.
That's what I tell people. I say, if you want to go to a racetrack where you get the highest sensation of speed, not just for the drivers, but for the fans, this is the place. I don't know how many, they've got seats on one of the crossover things, the bridges, so the cars actually drive under you, but I've been kicked off of this crossover about probably a good 10 or 12 times with it. You try to watch the race from up there because it's so crazy. You can see how sideways everyone is, how fast they're going. It's a pretty neat racetrack.
Yeah, I'd say it's not the safest place to watch.
Yeah, it's probably not safe, you're right. But
all right, man.
But it is fun.
Well, good luck this weekend at Dover.
Right. Thanks, everybody on GarageCam. Have fun.
Appreciate Carl Edwards taking a moment out of his time to prepare for Sprint Cup practice to talk to us on GarageCam. Zach Warren, you didn't miss the 99. There is the 99 Subway Ford Fusion of Carl Edwards. And next door to him, the Lowe's Chevrolet of Jimmy Johnson. Oh, there goes Jeff Gordon. Had several fans looking for Jeff Gordon in the chat room. And there he goes. So a few drivers starting to make their way out here. We saw Carl, we saw Jeff, we saw Mark. About 8 minutes until they roll out for practice. Here's the number 48 Chevrolet. Monsters University. And what more perfect place for Monsters University to be on the car than the Monster Mile. Usually they had Madagascar, the new movie, last year on this car. Jimmy took it to victory lane. Jimmy is right now tied with Bobby Allison and Richard Petty with 7 wins apiece at the Monster. And if he can pull off his 8th this weekend, he will have the most wins in Dover, Delaware. There's your defending Sprint Cup champion, number 2 car, Brad Keselowski. Penske Racing. I know we saw some Penske fans in the chat room a few minutes ago. As his car sits and awaits, Paul Wolf and the crew going over last minute adjustments. Kat in the chat room, he said, "Oh yeah, baby, I see that. Fear the 48, she says. Let's go Lowe's." A big 48 fan in the chat room with Kat. Right behind us, Brad Keselowski's arrived at his car. Starting to put the earplugs in. Getting ready to sit down in his car. And then Denny Hamlin. We got them all on GarageCam for you today. The drivers, they want to get out there, but there's 5 minutes until practice starts. So we're going to hang out. We're going to show them as many as we can, walking through and climbing in. And getting ready for practice. And we'll let you see them roll out. This will be our 13th race of the season. Here at Dover, Delaware. It opened in 1969, believe it or not. It's been around a long time, but it wasn't concrete until 1995. Let's throw out a question to the chat room. We got 5 minutes left. Let's see if anyone knows who the track record holder is here at Dover. See if anyone knows who the track record holder is here at Dover. You've got 5 minutes to get it in on GarageCam and get that answer. Make our way back down through Carl Edwards is strapped in. So is Matt Kenseth. All the drivers coming out. There's Clint Boyer getting the seat belts on, the birthday boy yesterday. Getting ready to go in his 5-hour energy car. Don't forget to join us coming up at 12:10. NASCAR Nationwide Series Garage Cam for the 5-hour energy 200. They'll go out for practice. There's Casey Kane strapping in. Right next door, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Junior Nation, let's hear you. The window net's going up. I have a feeling we'll hear the whistle soon as they roll out for Sprint Cup Series practice. It'll be the FedEx 400 Benefiting Autism Speaks Sunday on Fox at 1 p.m. And remember, we have a full lineup of coverage for you here on NASCAR.com today. Stick with the live leaderboard through all the practice sessions. And then if you want to watch it, have it on speed. As we back up and wait. 3 minutes left on GarageCam. We're going to make our way to the exit, it looks like. We can watch them roll out. David Mark in the chat room. You're the winner. Jeremy Mayfield, track record holder, 161.522 miles per hour. I have a feeling that with the new Gen 6 car, we're going to break that track record this weekend. Kevy Kev, I saw you. The race record is set by Mark Martin. We're looking for the track record. Wish I had a prize for you. We can give you a shout out on GarageCam. It's a pretty good prize, if I say so. Go back to talking about the weather. It is hot this weekend. If you can show them just how hot it is. I wish we could show them how hot it is. In 86 Cup races here at Dover, not one has been rain shortened. We ran a race on Monday, but they never had a rain shortened race. And we got the track services crew hanging out trying to beat the heat. Who would have thought it had been so hot here in the Northeast? Who would have thought? Also, another special promotion I heard on the radio on the way in this morning about Dover. Oh, we hear them firing up. Here comes Brad Keselowski, 50th Cup champion, rolling out. He'll roll out and get in line. He'll hang out. If you're sitting at home and wondering if you should come out to Dover this weekend, let me tell you, you need to come, and especially if you have kids. We heard on the radio on the way in this morning, track president said Friday and Saturday kids tickets, $8 a piece. Sunday, $10 a piece. For $10, you can't afford to keep the kids at home. They'll use too much internet, too much cable. There's Carl Edwards in the 99 lining up. All of these drivers eager to get out on the track. Stay with us on NASCAR.com for all your coverage. We'll have the live leaderboard up there. You can watch it on speed, have a live leaderboard on your laptop. Wait for us. We'll be back at 12:10 with Nationwide GarageCam. We scan the whole garage. Casey Kane again. Dell Jr. Kevin Harvick. And as they roll off, I want to say thank you for watching Sprint Cup Series GarageCam. I'm Nick. Join us at 12:10 for Nationwide. There goes Paul Menard, Martin Truex, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, the 43 of Eric Almirola, Greg Biffle, Austin Dillon, Jamie McMurray, Jeff Gordon, Ryan Newman, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Mark Martin. Thanks for watching, everyone.